Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from all over around the world, and welcome to the QVN members to the MyQFX weekly webinar. I can see here amazing people. Excellent. Good job, guys. All right, so just we start weekly webinar just to let you know what is MyQFX, the people who just joined first time or is going to watch first time in the YouTube channel. So MyQFX is basically the practical force training and the real-time market analysis. So MyQFX is a comprehensive force training and the market analysis platform designed for both novice and the experienced traders. So whether you are starting your journey, trading journey, or a seasoned professional, MyQFX offers the tools and insight you need to succeed. All right, so I'm going to explain to you a little bit more detail today for the how it's beneficial for the novice and the experienced traders throughout this webinar. All right, so just to heads up before we start, just to do the homework and a disclaimer, I'm just going to read down the last paragraph. You can read it whole. So I'm not affiliated with nor do I represent any security brokers, dealer, or investment company. I'm not licensed or qualified to provide investment advice. Any trading decisions I share are for information purpose only and should not be taken as a financial or investment advice. So it is important to verify all information independently, and any action you take based on that information are entirely your own responsibility. Okay, so you know, let me tell you about the webinar format. First of all, we're going to look at upcoming high impact, high impact upcoming news because that's very important for us. Based on that, high impact news, we plan our trades, and then later on, we're also going to do live technical analysis for our all the major against the dollar and all the exotic and the gold in 1 hour. That's what we analyze. And then I'm going to show you today how we analyze, market in MyQFX and the platform. And I will also share with you the today's analysis performance. At the same time, I will also share with you some sort of like a price action technique based on that, how we analyze it and how the market is performed. Okay, so just to let you know, the traders who just joined first time and would like to know how they can become my QFX platform, there we have three options. First of all the MyQVN members, they have privilege to join MyQFX free of cost. And otherwise, if you want to join, you have 3 months free subscription if you open a live account with our collaborative partner QBN Global. So if you open a $500 of an account, so you will have the access of MyQFX platform. Just gonna go through quickly the features of MyQFX platform. We produce real-time analysis and updates. We have live ID commentary, price alerts, and customized charts for momentum strategy, which basically help traders to be being a discipline. We have a real-time financial news is coming. Any news about to release, high impact news system basically generate alerts just before 15 minutes to make sure that trader can manage their trade, you know, accordingly. We have our own AI, which basically bring the market sentiments, as you know, what's happening geopolitical situation, any good statement which has created some unexpected move system, bring that information into the MyQFX platform, which help traders to basically to be update and look for the opportunity accordingly, or either manage their trade accordingly. We produced 2 times live analysis, 7:30 London time and just before New York opening bell. And traders have the opportunities to watch those analysis live, or instantly that analysis recording is available in the platform to watch later. Or if traders cannot watch that live analysis due to the time difference, they should be able to watch that analysis and they can update their market buys and basically look for the opportunity accordingly. We have amazing forex education material in MyQFX platform, which give you how to use this platform. At the same time, if you want to enhance and develop more, theoretical information, or at the same time you want to get certified, we have other QBN, we have other collaborative partner QB Minds where you can get all the theoretical information at the same time. You can also access the certification too as a forex trader. We also provide a live chat support if traders need some help regarding the platform. They can have a live chat support if they need any help one-to-one. They can also book one-to-one session with our support team. They are more than happy to help you, give you more in detail about the platform. And of course, we also run some weekly training sessions for our traders just to keep to the make them up to date with the upcoming, price action techniques and all these strategies. So you can have 12 months free access if you open a $1,000 of an account. And as you know, you will get the all privilege as given in the 3 months. At the same time, you will have the access of a one-to-one session. In this session, we will give you a little bit more detail about the price action, how you can trade this $1,000 of an account, uh, QBN Global account through MyQFX platform. And that information basically that's going to help you to basically trade as long as you are trading actively. $1,500 account, you will have the access of 12 months free account to the MyKFX platform. At the same time, if you want to trade with your own funds and you don't want to be opening this account, we have another third one option, which is $149 per month. And the only difference is here, if you're trading successfully with your own accounts and producing consistency result, there's also opportunity to get funding opportunity through MyQFX. So these are the three options. Just to let you know, if you interested, most welcome. Feel free, open, one of these, take one of these options. Most likely, traders take, at least to test it with 3 months access. And if you really want to enhance your trading skill, you will have an one-to-one session free, so you can go for this 1,000 or 149. Okay, so if you need more help about these packages, or if you need more help about the MyQFX platform, you can basically send us email on hello@myqfx.com, and one of my support team or myself will come back to you and will assist you and help you and give you more information how you can trade successfully using MyQFX platform. Just to let you know, we're also creating some videos about why why a trader need MyQFX platform and how that's going to help you in more details. Inshallah, soon we will gonna be launching this video, give you more detail, which is most of the details already given piece in pieces and throughout all of my QFX webinars, but I'm combining all that information in one area, and we're going to share that information with you guys very soon. Okay, so before we start this, we're gonna look at the high impact news. As you're aware that there was situations happening about the war, we are constantly and actively monitoring the situation. And I know the situation is a bit chaotic, and whole world is basically looking forward the solution for this war. But at the same time, we are constantly monitoring what sort of opportunity, what sort of pattern has been developed since couple of 2 weeks. We have seen the oil prices going up and down, and we have seen recognize certain pattern that beginning of the week we have seen the price shoot up, and then slowly, when there's something information comes up from the Trump, and the price come down. So these sort of patterns is happening. Uh, but as a trader, looking for this kind of opportunity, but at the same time, as a human, we are still looking forward that these situations can be resolved and we can have the peace in this world. Just as always mentioned to my trader that during this kind of political situation, I always advise my trader trade wisely, don't trade aggressively, which is I'm going to share some information during this webinar. These how you should be, managing your risk and looking for the opportunity during these kind of events. Okay, so look at the news today. We have I've just filtered out the high impact news. So pretty straightforward if you really want to go through the medium impacts and low impacts, so you can select it. But I'm just gonna go because this is the weekly webinar, so I'm just gonna go through the high impact news. And just to let you know, every day we basically discuss this news and we point it out and mention our trader before we start our trading day. So we look at every single day individually events and we plan trades accordingly. Okay, so if you look at the weekly, so we didn't have any high impact news on Monday. So Monday we have seen the market was very quiet, but we have seen some reaction was developed and during basically debate during this either trying to resolve that issue in Islamabad, as you have seen, to agree something. But unfortunately, nothing has happened. That's why market reacted differently, which is I'm going to show you some the price action. Tuesday, we have high impact. We don't have any high impact news in London morning, but with New York session, we have medium, high impact information for the dollar, which is the core PPI. As you can see, is expected slightly lower than the previous one. Then we have PPI month by month, which is expected slightly higher than previous month. Just to make sure, guys, I've seen the most of the Novus traders, they get mislead sometime because sometimes information comes up based on the green and red means green means good, red means bad, but they're trying to compare with the forecast. But always my piece of advice to all of the traders, always compare from previous and from the forecast as well, because sometimes data comes up as a negative as compared to this one. For example, here, if data came out 0.9%, which is below than this one, projected as a negative, but actually, if you look at it, the previous was 0.9, 0.7, came out for 0.9. So pay attention to detail. So Wednesday, we don't have any high impact news. And Thursday, we have Aussie dollar. It's Aussie information. So we have unemployment change. We can see here that change is lower than the previous one, which is not good sign for the Aussie dollar. Employment rate is 4.3, exactly the same. And that is the 2 a.m., basically the Asian session we have it. And 7 a.m. London time, we have GDP data month by month is coming, and on the Thursday, which is a slightly higher number than the previous one. Just keep in mind that you should be watching this calendar every time because sometimes there's a press conference or something related to the war, Trump speeches at it. So because if you just focus here, sometimes any market unexpected spike create. So that's basically only when there's something information is going on. And MyQFX platform basically scan all that information and bring that to the platform. So just to let you know. Okay, so let's look at what we're going to look at here. We're going to look at the technical analysis. And in this technical analysis, we're going to be looking few major pair, which is going to be looking Euro USD, pound dollar, dollar Swiss franc, or one of the yen or two pair, and we're going to be more focused later on the gold. Okay, so we're going to be looking in Euro USD. If you look at the 4-hour chart, and this is the 4-hour chart, and if you look at the previous price action, and this is basically the last week, which is a pretty straightforward. And if you watch our analysis of last week, recording is available on the MyQFX platform. As mentioned, when the price reverse here and give us the confirmation, we had this beautiful rally, and most of the traders really enjoyed this rally. And some of the analysis we also broadcasted in my QFX YouTube channel. If you have seen it, please watch those one because I'm explaining every single day whatever the highly price action opportunities been developed and how the traders have taken initiative. So if you look at the current price action, we have this impulsive reaction and sort of like price developing a correction. So the being an intraday within this correction, we also take opportunity short and long as we have valid technical entry. Just to recap again, so what is the key element we look at when we analyzing the market in intraday and 4 hour? Three things we look at. This is price action, means like we look at the price pattern, price behavior, and price structure, which is I have created comprehensive, in the beginning of my QFX webinars. Recording is there. You should watch that. Based on these three components, we are using it, analyzing the market. Just to let you know, all our analysis is not 100% based on the indicators. We don't use any indicators in when we analyzing in the price section because all indicators are lagging indicators. But somehow, somewhere we are using FX mode trading strategy just to make our trader putting into the discipline. So that's the only reason we are using it, FX mode trading system. Otherwise, all over price section, if you look at here, is 100% based on the the price section, simple price section analysis. So if you look at here, the market open, as you can see here, we had a gap of this one. That's the market open. That's basically we were expecting some good outcome from this, uh, you know, dialogue, but unfortunately nothing happened. So how we basically analyze this from this move to this move to up here. If you look at how we have this gap, and we always look at the basic price action as always mentioned. So we're looking here, this price broken this low. So based on the price action, this is what we're expecting it. That every time when the price break recent high and low and give us the confirmation, that's the sign of continuation. But if the price develop a false breakout, does not continue and give us the confirmation, and that confirmation has different ways of we are confirming the price does not go in the same direction, is going to reverse. We get this confirmation, and based on that, we look for the opportunity. So in this scenario, if you look at here, so what we're expecting here, the price broken and give us the confirmation and sign of continuation, that give us the price continue down. Then we look at this area of interest in terms of targeting, first target, second target. But what happened here? So the price refused to stay below this level. So the price develop impulsive reaction. Not only just develop impulsive reaction, also give us the confirmation that the price don't want to go down. And top of that, because of the geopolitical situation and all those sort of things, we were expecting weaknesses in the dollar. So what happened? The price refused to stay below this level. Instead, the price come back and give us the confirmation and reverse. And if you look at the, when I'm saying the confirmations, what sort of confirmation we are looking? If you look at here, we have very strong bullish candle. We have this rejection, but that bullish candle give us the high probability of sign of continuation to the upside. So that sort of information we were looking, being an intraday, to look for any opportunity develop on the upside, looking for that opportunity. Even though Monday was challenging, as you have seen that we haven't seen any volatility in the London morning session. We have seen market was choppy, but this reaction is developed after the New York session is basically active. So what we're expecting here, if you look at the basic price action, what we're expecting here, we have this impulsive reactions and the price develop a correction. So what we're expecting at this point of interest, we are looking at in upcoming days. And if we see the candle close above and give us the confirmation, then I'm expecting continuation sign to the upside. That's the one possibility and probability we are looking at. In upcoming days, in upcoming hours, let's pause previously price respected here. And if the price come back here and refuse to stay above this level, give us the confirmation, then probably we're going to be looking at counter opportunity. This is what exactly we are looking at. So we have developed our sort of high probability and possibilities. Then we look at an intraday and see how the price is reacting is. And based on that, any price action is developed, then we look at the opportunity. For example, here, if you look at our intraday system, this is again as our own proprietary system. As I said to you, we have developed this system just to reduce the market noise and put our trader in a discipline. So this is what we exactly we're looking. So for example, if you look at here, as I said to you in 4 hour, that the price develop impulsive reaction, this is not a tradable. Basically, system develop these candles, but actually in 4 hour, we have this gap, right? So the price came back here. So at this level, if you look at here in 4 hour chart, the price was around this level. So we are looking here price action here. So we have developed another basically analysis here, and we expecting the possibility the price is going to reverse. So we did another analysis here. So if you look at here, let me show you the analysis, some of the analysis here. So what happened here? As soon as we have seen the price at the major support level, there's a possibility, and we mentioned this point of interest, you can see here. So if the price is going to break, sign of continuation, as mentioned in 4 hour, if the price refused to stay below this level, and give us the confirmation, then looking for opportunity. So what happened here? So if based on this analysis, as you can see here, price nicely broken and give us the confirmation. Even this analysis, and this is the analysis updates. You can see here the price broken and give us the information and sign of continuation. So when you have all the analysis explained and the top, you have the intraday analysis, and based on this intraday analysis, if you have practice, you can see the what outcomes you should have you know get it from these analysis. So not only this one, once the price is moving in these directions, as our analyst is continuously watching, and based on this analysis, okay, the price, now we decided the price is going up. So how we can, let's suppose if I miss this opportunity, where shall I look for another opportunity? Yeah, that's what I said to you. We are looking for the basic price action. Every time when the price break recent high, we are looking for continuation sign. So we can see again, we have our indicators that give us the basically probability the momentum is bullish, so the price broker, and give us the confirmation. Not only this one, if you look at how we had another analysis, which is we develop, as you can see here, pretty straightforward. As mentioned, the price nicely broken here, and we have this area of interest. So we're looking for if the price is going to break. So you can see here, based on this analysis, you can see that's the area price nicely broken and sign of continuation. Even if you look at here, based on this analysis, price nicely broken and sign of continuation. So you can see here how we analyze it today, and what we are looking next week or upcoming hours. If we see the price break, candle close above this level and give us the confirmation sign of continuation to the upside. This is what exactly we're looking here. Well, if the price is going to develop false breakout, we're going to look at the intraday. And if the price is going to break any recent low and give us the confirmation, then we are looking for short here. Otherwise, so far we can see based on impulsive correction, looking for one more push to the upside. I hope that makes sense. During this analysis, guys, if you have any questions, you can type the questions, and I'm more than happy to answer all of your questions. Okay, so let's look at the cable, pound dollar, how we analyze the pound dollar. Pound dollar, more or less the same situations like Euro USD. And if you are watching my, analysis, live analysis last week, we were looking this breakout. So we always look at the basic price action. And if you are watching my YouTube, channel, my QFS YouTube channel, I've already mentioned all these trades here. We mentioned here impulsive correction and the price nicely retest and breakout, bullish engulfing candle. So technically, last week, if you look at here, we have seen this is a 4-hour chart. We have seen multiple rejection here. But after rejection, this confirmation give us the high probability, and price nicely broken previous high, give us the confirmation. So last week, we had a nice, beautiful bull run, and we also had these pullbacks. And please watch that MyQFX channel, or watch that, analysis, MyQFX member, watch our recording or our analysis. You will find we have discovered all these opportunities, bull opportunities last week. So more or less the same. If you look at Euro USD, we have impulsive reactions. We have this correction. The price is at the edge. You can see it previously price respected. So what we're expecting here, the one possibility is if the price going to break, give us the confirmation sign of continuation. Another possibility, if price develop a false breakout, take the liquidity, come back and give us the confirmation for counter short or opportunity. In either way, these are the two possibilities where we are looking into it. Then we're going to analyze when the market is going to develop one of these scenario. We basically develop those intraday analysis, help our trader either take this opportunity. If it's going to develop, how you should be taking that opportunity in MyQFX platform. So if you look at the current price action where we have it, the price respective, we already did this analysis on Friday that we are looking for this breakout, this high and this high that we mentioned here. So based on this analysis, we have this breakout, which is technically is not tradable because the market is open. But if some traders have opened the short trade here, I'm sure they should have banked some good profit here. But if you look at the current price action since the market open, we have this gap here. So technically, as mentioned here in Euro USD as well, the price broke on this low, the sign of continuation. We were expecting continuation sign, but price refused to stay below this level. And we have an impulsive and give us the confirmation and sign of continuation for long. And all our analysis, if you look at here, We have bull run even today as well. Even though market is consolidated, we haven't seen any big moves, but we manage very decent analysis. And if you um, look at the analysis, if you look at the, we have, this is the analysis we broadcasted on Friday, which is a pretty straightforward at the New York session. So based on this analysis, you can see here, we get the sign when the price develop high and low. That's the, possibility of continuation to the downside, which is the pure price action. And if you look at the price develop head and shoulder pattern, the price nicely broken. Again, this is not tradable, but based on this analysis, some of the traders, if have taken the short, I'm pretty sure they should have banked some amazing profit. And as mentioned, as with the price, you know, reach to the support level, we mentioned the price is about to develop a double bottom here. This is the place the trader should take a benefit and squeeze some profit. And after that, basically pretty straightforward. We did another analysis. I said to my trader, let's wait for the price and let's see here what sort of price action is going to develop, which is a pretty straightforward, as you can see here, where we're looking the price action around this level here. So we explain the possibility of reversal because the price previously respected one second, third time. So based on sideways market, you can see a price nicely broken. And this sort of confirmation is a high probability trade. Let me make a slightly zoom for you guys so that you understand what I'm talking about. So we were looking here, you can see at this area of interest, the price refused and the price broken and give us the confirmation. But the most important thing, we look at the major support level in 4 hour. So you can see the price broken and retest, especially when the price retests twice, that's give us a high probability of continuation to the upside. Then we, as a part of the strategy of FX mode trading system, every time when we define the market is going up, so every time when the market develop any pullback, so that's the high probability of continuation sign, then we look for the opportunity. And that's pretty standard and straightforward. The price action, you can see here, the price nicely developed one pullback, second pullback, and third pullback. So we had a nice, beautiful long trade here and this morning. And this is basically, we had it, the price develop amazing opportunity at the New York session. So we also had, because while the price is moving up here, somebody needs to admit this. I hope. Okay. So you can see here the price nicely. Let me admit because I can see a lot of inquiries is coming. So while the price is going this direction, some of the traders might have missed this opportunity. Some of the traders later joined. So that's why we have analysts continuously, London morning session until London closing. We continuously monitoring and giving the price action analysis that if the price is going up, so what other opportunities is going to develop. So we broadcast another information and analysis, which is a pretty straightforward, as you can see here, based on that, while the price is going up. So we did another analysis here, which is a pretty straightforward, as you can see here, the price nicely respected, develop another pattern here. So we're looking this breakout, and technically this is a pullback, but the safest way, as I mentioned here, look for this breakout price nicely broken and sign of continuation. So we had this beautiful trade. Even after that, probably our analysis continuously, producing those analysis, just helping our traders not to miss any opportunity. As you can see here, as soon as the price develop another sideways market, we're looking for this breakout. So the price nicely based on the momentum, high probability was long here. So the price is continuously continuing up. So what we're looking here, just to give you the upcoming probabilities, as I mentioned here, we are looking if we see the weaknesses on the dollar, unless if Trump says anything else. But in either case, these are the edge. If the price break in upcoming days and upcoming hours and give us the confirmation, that's the sign of continuation. That's the one possibility we are looking into it. Second is if the price come back and take the liquidity and develop a false breakout and give us the confirmation for counter opportunity. In either way, we have to look at in intraday. This is what we're going to look at here. So if you don't see any for the counter opportunity, let's suppose if we see the price refuse to stay above the previous high in 4 hour and price want to go down, what opportunity, how are we going to identify the price is going down and we look for the opportunity? Same exactly. we have this low here, and the price refused to stay below, as mentioned in 4 hour. Here in intraday, this is what we're looking here. This is a high is broken and give us the confirmation. Exactly same scenario we were expecting here in order for the counter. If you don't see that sort of price action, we are going to just keep taking a pullback. That's the simple rule in a price action we explain over trader. Sometimes we get an early sign of reversal, and let's suppose if the price is going to develop sort of like a rising wedge that give us the early sign, even though we have to wait for the price break any recent low and give us the confirmation for counter. This is our basically basic principle of price action, which we tell every time when we do analysis and to our trader just to make sure that they can get ready for the upcoming opportunity or they can get the confirmation and take the right trade at the right time. So that's why we produce all these analysis. Okay, so pound dollar, this is what we're exactly looking here. So let's look at the euro dollar Swiss franc, another dollar Swiss franc, and pretty straightforward. Based on this impulsive reaction, we were expecting some correction and looking for one more push. That's based on this price action in high time frame. And we already have really enjoyed this rally, this one. And this is the market open reaction. We have it, and we were expecting some sort of price action that the price should stay above this level and give us the confirmation, which price refused. And that's why the first, this is basically on Friday, we had this analysis based on this rejection. The price nicely move up. Okay, let me up. Just give me 1 second, guys. I have to getting more inquiries, so I need to update, let other people to come. Okay, so the Friday we had this analysis. Based on that, we had this long trade here. Price refused to stay above this level. And then we also had a counter short trade opportunity is developed. So this is what we look at here. Buys over a high time frame after this impulsive. And if the price is developing correction to the slow move to the upside, then we were expecting one more push to the downside. When that's going to happen, we need a confirmation for that to in order to look for the short opportunity. And this is what exactly we did in intraday. So if you look at the, let's look at the current price action where we have it. And if you look at the pretty straightforward, we have this long trade here. Let me share with you the analysis we had it. That was the, okay. This is the first analysis we had it on Friday. So based on that, you can see here, we were looking here. Let's look at the in 4 hours, so then I can explain to you more details. If you look at here, this is the price action we had it. Price came back and rejected. So technically in price action, we take the price have taken this liquidity. This candle give us the rejection. So we were looking this breakout. So we did analysis intraday, as you can see here. The price refused to stay below this low level, broken, and we're looking for this breakout. So you can see here how nicely price respected based on this analysis. Price nicely broken and hit to the, that's basically the market open reaction we had it, but might be not be a tradable because the market open shoot up. But based on the analysis, this is what we're looking into it. So later on, once the price reversed, we did another analysis because we were looking at price action here. Once we see the price refuse to stay above this level, we look ahead this candle, and in this candle we can see another bearish candle, which is we call inside candle pattern, which is the indecision situation. Then we are focused here. If the price gonna break, give us the confirmation long, otherwise short. And we did another analysis. Let me share with you guys. This is the analysis we did. You can see here, pretty straightforward. In 4 hour, this is what exactly area we're looking here. In intraday, this is the price action we're looking here. You can see the price respected here, price develop another way. And if the price, this is the area of interest. If the price is going to break, that's the long, otherwise give us the confirmation or continuation break short here. So based on that, you can see the price nicely broken. And as soon as the price hit to the previous low level, and this is what we suggest our traders time to bank some profit. So you can see how we define our buys here and how we define high probability entries at this level. And when the price reach to the certain profit target, we also suggest our trader, our analysis suggesting if you have taken, consider banking some profit. So you can see we are so giving all that information, and this is happening in real time, by the way. Okay, so what we're looking here is upcoming future in of high probability and opportunity we are looking into it. We already have this impulsive, we already have this correction, we already have this impulsive is developing that give us the high probability sign of continuation to the downside. As you have seen, the price previously multiple rejected here, but the price refused to stay above this level. We have impulsive reaction. And after this impulsive reaction, if I see the slow move to the upside and correction around this level, looking for one more push to the downside and looking, this is the target where I'm expecting here. So let's suppose, any tweet comes or something happen, instead of this price action, we have impulsive reaction. But in that case, I need a confirmation and look for the opportunity. And that's why we're going to be looking in intraday. And if I don't see any pattern. That's why we have built this our intraday system. Reason why to reduce the market noise. This is not a price. This is not a time-based chart. This is a price-based chart, just to help our traders to be a discipline. Because sometimes time frame charts slightly confusing. If you look in the 5 minute chart, so many candles develop. Here we added our momentum indicators, and we have programmed it in a way that when the price move in some direction, that give us the smooth pricing for either traders to be confident to stay within this trend. So what we're looking here, if we see after this impulsive reaction, if I see any correction here around this level in intraday, so looking for another pullback. So based on this impulsive reactions, we were expecting any pullback would consider high probability trade. But if the price is going to go up direction, patience and discipline is the key, as always mentioned here. So we're looking here, let's suppose if the price develop a false breakout in intraday, give us the confirmation. Then we're going to look at here, and then we're probably going to be looking for the counter opportunity. But we are going to produce those analysis. If there's a counter opportunities developed during London session, we will broadcast that information to the traders just to make sure don't miss this opportunity, whether it's going to be a continuation of pullback or it is a counter. So far, we had this amazing trade, guys, based on this analysis. As you can see here, what a beautiful breakout, amazing short trade here. So I hope most of the traders really enjoy this one. Okay, so another pair I'm going to be look at is the pound yen, and then we're going to go to the gold quickly, and then I'm happy to take all of your questions. Okay, so let's look at the pound yen. We had a nice, beautiful trade here, and most of the traders really enjoying it, and pretty straightforward. Let me explain to you. If you look at the Friday, we had this. If you're watching over YouTube channel, we've been basically mentioned most of the trades here. Friday we have price refused to stay above this level. We have a bearish engulfing candle, and this is not tradable because the market opens straight away from here. So this is not tradable. So as I mentioned to all of traders, that we always look at the price action. So we have price broken this low. When the price came back here, we were looking these price actions. We also had this area of interest because the price respected here. So patient and disciplined. We don't jump into the trade. We need to have valid technical entries in order to look for the opportunity. So the price came back. We have this gap here. So the price refused. And if you look at here, the price action, which is a pretty straightforward, you can see here, the price refused, broken, and give us the confirmation, but we're looking this breakout. So this breakout is hop on mid of London session, and afterwards we also mentioned keep taking a pullbacks and small breakouts, and we keep doing it this analysis to the upside. That's the high probability. Once we define the price refuse to go continue to the downside. So technically, if you look at here, the price broken and continuation to the downside, but the price refuse, we have this breakout. So how we analyze this entries in intraday, let me share with you guys. So we had this beautiful price action entry. And based on that, if you look at here in 1 hour chart, we have this consolidation and intraday price developed this price action here. So pretty straightforward. Price developed low high that give us the prices going this direction. So I said to, we explain our trader look for this breakout. We also had this area of interest that the price refused this area twice. So we said, let the price break. And what happened here, price broken and give us all the pullbacks. Once we define the price is going up, so every time small deep pullback would consider high probability sign and continuation to the upside. Not only this one, we also did another analysis while the price is going, because this analysis been broadcasted at the Asian, European Open, and price nicely broken. And just before New York session, we had beautiful rally as a two trader bank some profit. And after that, what is the next move would be for probability? We did this analysis, which is the pretty straightforward, as you can see. Not rocket science, guys. They're pretty standard. We explain our trader in through live analysis too. We're looking here, any pullback would consider a high probability trade, because now we have this false breakout, which is previous price, so it can give us the possibility and probability of upside. Then when we should be looking into any deep pullback. So you can see here, based on this analysis, price develop one pullback, second pullback, third pullback, then pretty standard. You can see a price continuously to the upside. And that's why we explain over trader, once the price hit to the certain price target and profit target, as you can see in this scenario, this red line is the weekly resistance line. Then we suggest our trader it's time to consider banking some profit or move your stop loss or at the break even. So our analyst's job is to basically assist, help, and provide that information to the traders, make sure they can up to date and they can manage their trades accordingly. So we give that information in real time. So what we're expecting here, we have this rally here, this really beautiful rally. And this false breakout give us the high probability of continuation to the upside. So we are still looking for long. Any deep pullback would consider high probability trade. Again, as I said to you, if we are looking for counter, being an intraday, sometimes we also look for the counter trade. But again, that's we look at in intraday. But the high time frame bias is long here. If you're going to take a short trade here, this is what we need every time when the price break any recent low, and after that, give us the confirmation for low. And how we can identify upcoming opportunities reversal, that we use patterns. And if price develops certain patterns, we that give us the high probability possibility of continuation, possibility of reversal. And then we look at for the entry, which is the pretty basic principle we I just mentioned to you here. So if you look at here, this is what a beautiful, amazing long trade here. This is the beauty of our system. Once you figure out, because that's based on the analysis, once we develop our buys, the price is going up, then our amazing, beautiful intraday system help us to trade, not to miss any opportunity, because system also develop these alerts every time when the price goes up. So, and then you can you can look at all the momentums. Momentum at the bottom is bullish, our bias is bullish. And if you look at the basic price action, you can see a price respected here, respected here, respected here, respected here. So every time when the price is going to retouch here, high probability of continuation to the upside. But if the price refuse and break and give us the confirmation, then we're probably going to be looking at counter opportunity. I hope that makes sense. So this is what we exactly we're looking here. So now I'm going to look at for the gold, because I know most of the traders really enjoying it and trading gold. This is a highly volatile instrument, guys. Okay. If you look at the gold is we or bias is long, and even though you can see here this market open this gap, and that's basically we were expecting this good output is going to come during this war, negotiation, and that's what happened. You can see the gold open here. Once the price is reversed, so I said to my trader, don't jump into it, because there's things going on. Maybe they agree, maybe they don't agree to ceasefire. In either way, we will get impulsive reactions, so stay away. But we have to look at the price action, see how it works. So technically, price broken, price also broke on this area. So we were looking here, the price action, the price should give us the pullback here, and price refused to give us the pullback. Price impulsive, and top of that, during the war situation, gold more likely be considered as a safe haven. So we were looking here, let's see if the price is going to break. And after that, you can see the multiple rejection here. That give us the high probability of continuation to the upside. So we also had the price nicely respected many times. So in gold, as a being an intraday, in small movements, give you very good pips, but at the same time, it takes you a lot of pips too. So being an intraday, we really enjoyed some of the long, some of the shorts here. But that's what exactly we are now. We are looking here. We are looking for this breakout. If you look ahead, this is the first low was broken here. So what we're expecting here, and this is the price area of interest, which is price should stay, but price refused. So the price came back into indecision situation. So we are looking for this breakout in upcoming days and upcoming hours. And if the price gonna break this point of interest, this one, and give us the confirmation, then probably gonna be looking along here. More likely, the things are happening, not good in happening, but I hope things gonna get better. If the price gonna break and give us the confirmation, being an intraday, we're gonna keep taking a long trade here. If the price gonna break, give us the confirmation, then short trade here. Sometime this is happen. Sometimes the spikes happen. Just pay attention to detail, and don't jump into it, because most of the traders, when they see the spike is coming, they jump straight away. Never ever do that. Just wait, let the price decide where it's gonna go, and all of your entry has to be valid reason, technical reason to get in. So we had amazing analysis on gold. And as I said to you, being an intraday, we also had a sum of short, sum of long. But let me share with you we had a quite a lot of analysis on gold because this is what we're expecting here. So this is the first, the price nicely respected here. We have this one, the price nicely broken, pretty straightforward and pretty standard price action. Price broken, so we're expecting any pullback consider high probability trade. And if you look ahead, the price nicely broken, we had this small pullback long trade here. After that, we also had this another beautiful, pretty straightforward after long trade here. What we're expecting here again, we are also, you can see the short trade here. So but how we rectify in intraday, we have this beautiful price action. You can see here, price develop a false breakout, price broke on this one, trap into the indecision situation for looking for this breakout. So based on that, as you can see here, how nicely and beautiful price respected, develop indecision, and nicely broken, beautiful short trading hit to the profit target straight away, as you can see here in 1 hour, beautiful. So again, even though we have taken the short trade here, but if you look at the intraday, it has to be a valid technical reason and explain that price action. If you don't see that price action is being explained, if you don't understand, as always mentioned to my trader, don't jump into the trade. When I said to you, price action means pattern, structure, behavior. If you look at here, in this scenario, what sort of price action is developed, what sort of pattern is developed, right? These are the most important thing you need to look at here. So if you look at here, we have head and shoulder pattern that give us the high probability of sign of continuation. Might be a, to the downside, but we need a confirmation. So the confirmation is to break out this, support area. But in 1 hour, we have this rejection. So we combine all those sort of things and we're producing those analyses, helping our trader not to miss that opportunity. Then we also had another beautiful, as you can see here, the price. This is another analysis. Once we see the price rejected here, might be a possibility of pull along here. So then if you look at our intraday analysis, pretty straightforward. We mentioned here, this is the area of interest, price nicely respected, looking for this breakout. As you can see here, based on this analysis, price nicely broken and sign of continuation to the upside. So every analysis, if you look ahead, we help our traders not to miss any opportunity. Again, the price refuse, come back here, how we analyze. You can see everything here well explained. So this is the area of interest. You can see here, price nicely broken. After that, price came back and retest, develop pullback, short trade. And also, as I said to you, that we don't use indicator, but we use indicators for the traders to being a bit disciplined. And this is one of the elements we added in our system in order to give a confidence our traders to take the trade here. We mentioned here, if you look at the bottom, we have this bearish momentum in that scenario. But again, that indicators come secondary, not our primary, to make a decision. So the primary element is the price action. So price action is telling us the price has broken here. As long as the price stay below this level, we're looking a short, as you can see here. But this momentum give us the confidence, okay, there's a high probability price continue to the downside. So we had this beautiful short trade here. Then we also had another beautiful symmetry triangle pattern. As I said to you, our trader job is to continuously monitoring the price action and broadcasting that price action. As you can see, we have this one again, a beautiful breakout, pretty standard based on the breakout. Price nicely develop another pullback short trade here. And now basically we had a long trade here, which is a pretty standard and straightforward. If you look at here, this is the price action, price nicely rejected here. We look at the price action here. Again, pretty standard, straightforward. Price come back here. Price should stay below this level. Price refuse. We have impulsive reaction. So the price broken here. So that's why we mentioned here, look for this breakout. So what happened here? Impulsive correction that give us the high probability of sign of continuation. Top of that, you can see a price was at the major support level. And top of that, we have this analysis. If you don't follow all these things, or at least you can see, let the price come out from these lines and jump into the trade. At least that can be done as well. So we have given all the options to traders to basically, not to miss opportunity. And after that, you can see a price nasty develop all pullbacks and beautiful continuation. Then you can see here, as mentioned, price action pattern. You can see what sort of price action candle, bullish engulfing candles develop. We have this rejection. We have this analysis. Within this analysis, we have this price action. So you can see here, we provide all the basic price action information, real time, helping trader not to miss this opportunity. So I hope you enjoy this analysis review. But what we're looking here, looking this breakout. While the price is here, but being an intraday, we also take a long and short. But earning upcoming, I'm looking for this breakout. So based on the price action, we have impulsive, correction, impulsive. This is what I'm expecting it. But let's see. You never know. And Trump say any something else and the price goes in different direction. But in either way, we broadcast that information in the last section. All right, guys, I hope done. And I'm looking forward to all of your questions. Anything, do let me know. And hopefully I'm trying to plan some YouTube analysis video in terms of, each analysis uh, review. I'm going to add some sort of like education material into it. And then basically, you know, that's going to help to the traders. But I'm pretty sure and 100% sure if you're part of the MyQFX member, when you watch this lifetime, real time, and at the same time you practice, you have a more advantage. Uh, I hope that makes sense. But I'm more than happy to take all of your questions um, regarding, analysis or MyQFX, or as based on my knowledge, I'm also trying to help you in terms of QB Global in accounts opening. All right, guys. So I can see today, amazing people. And I would say that watch this, my analysis recording into the MyQFX platform. Sorry, in the MyQFX YouTube channel. And trading is all about basically, constantly watching and developing it. Why we, uh, producing these analysis in intraday, more you watch those analysis, and more watch it, more see it subconsciously. Basically, you're programming your mindset in terms of pattern, price action, and then more likely upcoming opportunities. You can scan it before the analyst broadcast that information. That's the whole concept. Okay, I have a question. So, was I correct in understanding when in 5 minute time frame I should wait to see the candle from then decide whether to buy or sell? Yeah, it's perfectly
I
makes
jump,
sense.
I
Uh,
jump too quickly, Ashraf. That's the problem. What I do is as soon as the time frame is going to change, I use the
mm-hmm,
previous candle as my indicator. So, for example, if a green was formed, I will just make a
mm-hmm,
decision that the next one's going to be green based on the previous pattern.
okay,
And then I want to
mm-hmm,
capitalize in that 5 minutes to decide
mm-hmm,
at the beginning. And the profit losses, I'm
mm-hmm,
using the MyQFX MT5 anyway. So the pips are
mm-hmm,
already established. And gold moves like
uh-huh.
rockets. So I have to watch it because Euro USD is a little bit slower. I can control that. But I'm
Uh,
managing to do something. I'm winning some, losing some, but I'm just, I think, feeling good that actually I'm doing it. I don't know. So that's why I just
Okay.
wanted to check because the impulse comes and I then predict the correction based on the previous candle.
Yeah,
And
that's
your
perfectly makes
analysis.
sense.
I do listen to the analysis as well.
Okay. One thing I have to tell you, this is important. I'm gonna give you because trading, is the game when you test your patient and your discipline. This is one thing. One thing I've learned during the trade in trading that if you really want to discover yourself, you should start trading. You know, that's why you're going to figure out how much patience you have, how much discipline you have it. And trading is more about self-discovering, honestly. And that fascinating me all this analysis because I love the charts. When I see the charts, this is all what I see. These charts are human emotions, and that human emotions is amazing. It's amazing. But another psychological fact I can tell you this is I have experienced it is more you make complicated, more is going to be challenging. And simplicity is very difficult to un to accept it as a human nature because we have been trained and taught that you have to work hard, you have to do a lot of efforts and everything. Because people comes most of the students they comes to me and they ask me, can you explain us the smart money concept, SMT or all those sort of things. I said, okay, I love to explain you everything. If you can explain you one small thing. He said, what is that? I said, when I said to you, let's look at this breakout. When the price is gonna break, just keep taking a long trade. Did you do it? And he will say, no. I say, why not? I'm giving the trades in the plate. You don't want to hit, but you want to go through in a hardship, learn all these things. You know how that's gonna make you. And to be honest, this is what exactly, the dilemma which I see it because as I'm talking about the human nature. So, and there is no right and wrong in trading. Trading is all about once you discover it yourself and you are confident into it, and then it's okay. In trading is the result is matter. To be honest, this is what exactly. And one thing I have to say, since Shazia has been practicing it, and if Shazia can practice, I'm not saying she's making a lot of, but one thing I'm 100% sure if she practicing it, inshallah, one day she will be able to make a lot of good positive result. But if she can put effort, any one of you can do effort because I know the Shazia, how crazy she is. She's have a lot of things to do in her plate. You know, if she can manage the time, so I'm pretty sure there is no excuse for anyone else. You know,
Ashraf, it's just,
so
it's just the decision to jump. I think a lot of people will sit on the demo and sit on the demo
mhm,
and sit on the demo, and all you need to do is take the theory and put. It's like you always say, you cannot swim by learning the theory.
mhm,
You need to jump in the water. These are all your learnings. You cannot drive a car by just learning to drive a car. You need to sit in the car, get in the car, move the gear, and press the
absolutely,
clutch. The same with trading. You need to put real money down. You will win
yeah,
some, you will lose some. The losing is a
hmm
learning, but that's when the
hmm
actual learning happens, when the theory is put into practice. So when we listen to your analysis and we listen to your breakouts, squawks are coming. And sometimes I'm looking at, for example, today I was looking at Euro USD and suddenly you're talking about the gold and I'm getting greedy now and I'm thinking I can't multitask at this stage, but I had to let the gold go, finish off what I'm doing.
yeah,
But the feeling is really, really surreal when I was somebody, when I met Ashraf in Synergy 2023, and I said to him my passion
yeah,
was trading and I could do nothing then. And the fact that I was able to connect my MT5 and do the trades with my QFX platform connected to Cubian Global, I was actually thinking today I'm probably the one individual who has mastered the complete ecosystem of QBN from QMines to MyQFX. Not
hmm
mastered as in completely, but test drived it all, if you like, to
hmm
validate, because that's what makes us then, I feel, all in.
Hmm.
So, although I never can attend all your MyQFX sessions, but I get to see the recordings because I'm the one getting the recordings done and translated and uploaded. So it is actually what we have, as Ashraf has explained, is just something unique in a box for everybody. It's your decision now whether you take advantage of it or not. Because if I have been out, and Ashraf knows, to many webinars, trading platforms, and people are spending a lot of money, we are giving to our members for we're giving it for free pretty much. It's just you just now need to
Yeah.
take everything and try it. And I will say it, if I can do it, and I don't rate myself as a trader, guys. But I look at my MT5 and I think, I did it, then anyone can do it. But Louisa, Paula, you can do it. I can see you smiling. You just need to now
Hmm.
do it. Thank you, Ashraf.
Yeah. You're welcome. I love to be build as a team, and and this is the opportunity, as Shazia mentioned today. This is the recession proof, model, and it is true as long as you know what to do and how to do it. And my passion is basically to, I love the passion when the traders make some decision and make some positive results. It gives me good feeling into it. At the same time, if you learn it and passionate and keep practicing it, doesn't matter when you come to the, in the MyQFX platform, at the beginning, does not matter if sometime if you say, "Okay, I'm losing pips," but I always tell my traders that if you don't going to take some action, you will not be able to learn it. So first thing is forget about the losing, more into action.
Yeah.
Once you 1 week, 2 week, you practice it and you understand it, even if you're losing it, but if you understand why you're losing it, that's the learning curve. That's the part of the learning. So as long as you know why you're losing it. So
But
if you
Ashraf, you'll
develop
be
like,
very excited to hear you met Zainab, my daughter, right? She has
yeah,
asked me to create an account for her on my, and she said, "Do you create it on your name because I want to practice?" Because they play other games. She says, "I want to practice how
yeah,
to trade because if you can do it, then if I start now, and she's obviously 14 years old, by the time I get to a certain age, I will be making my own money." So I said, "Why not?" So
mm,
that's what happens when you start. The young ones also want to do the same because
yeah,
they play games anyway, and for them it's like a
yeah,
trading game. They play trading online anyway. So you'll be finding me
yeah,
making another account with another email address for
sure,
Zainab, because I remember you took
yeah,
Zainab to a
yeah,
treat out, right? So you might have a youngest trader coming on board, inshallah.
excellent, excellent. Inshallah. I can remind us a story of one of my friend. He was the coaching and training in Singapore. He trained one of the female. She was from Malaysia, and the training is given, and after 2 months, that lady basically generated from $1,000 to, I think, probably half a million, you know. And when basically as a coach and trainer, we're not expecting these kind of unexpected result. And what happened to when we had an interview with this female, we trying to find out. She moved from Malaysia to the US. Basically, she was managing big funds now. And when I said she was a teacher, by the way, and I said, tell us your journey. She said to me, you teach me that every time when the price, I'm giving an example here, every time when the price orange touch it, go up, buy it, touch it, go up, buy it, touch it, go up, buy it. So I said, okay, you said to me, do it, I'll do it without thinking whether it's going down and down. When I get fed up, I tell my daughter, you do it for me. And she was doing it, you know. And that's the simplicity. That's what I'm saying. Simplicity does not, mind does not accept it. So, but if you make it more simple, more easier, and trading is more simple, but the thing is, mind does not accept. If it's so easy, everyone should have made money. These type of questions come. But the thing is, no one accepts simplicity. But I'm pretty sure. Shazia, if your daughter come, she's gonna do amazing job than all of you guys. Because we, as a more educated, our mind is more corrupted. Their mind is very simple. Okay, no problem. Tuck, 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 and she's gonna make more pips, you know. And this is what I've experienced. Is honestly, I've seen it, people, right? I have a traders, they're making a lot of pips, and I give her name as a no clue traders. And she doesn't look anything. Oh, it's going up. Okay, bye, 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 bye. And she's doing it in an amazing job. But again, trading is a self-discovery, is a channel. It's amazing channel. You should guys, all of you guys have the opportunities to have this platform. And honestly, if you come to direct as a one coaching and training program, uh, I don't want to share people, but I do want to share sometime how much I charge. And that is basically reason why, because I love the QBN team. I love the passion or all of these crazy peoples. They are making crazy plans and they're working very day and hard and work. And that's what motivating me to do it. Continue. I normally charge 5,000 to $6,000 for coaching and training program where I give the same education the way I'm giving in my QFX. So you guys need to understand this value, and I'm really encourage you to take this opportunity and try this system, test it, and we are happy to help you as a team. All right, guys. So I think we have been 1 hour now. So any other
And just Ashraf,
questions? Thank you
last
so
thing,
much.
I'm just going to say last thing, it's very easy to connect your MT5 to MyQFX, and then
Yeah.
it's connected to Cuban Global, and on your phone you can see your results. They come up on your phone, and that's as simple as that. Then you will see your trading results will just come up on your phone, and you will just get addicted to it. It's simple, very. And then on MyQFX, if you want to do practice, you can take, where it's like there's a little button there, not even a button, you click it,
Hmm.
and you can make it active and you can make it inactive. So when you don't want, when you're sort of like, okay, let me
I can
practice.
see here.
Yeah, you can, at the bottom, you can see it says active, that little
Yeah.
box. So you can unclick that and that will disconnect your account. So then you can do some demo practice. And then when you think, okay, I'm ready
Yeah.
to pull a trade, you press active again and it's then working. And this is someone telling you, someone who is just recently doing it. Ashraf,
Hmm.
I have bombarded him with messages. He knows I keep sending screenshots. But then when I got it, I let him go, didn't I, Ashraf? I stopped after that.
Yeah, so no, I'm more than happy to help you guys. And as long as because the thing is, there is no excuse not to make good outcome from all these facilities available. We work day and night. We when we build this platform, I said, it's not going to work out if you don't have the direct connection for MT5. And that's why the QBN guys step in and they build own brokerage, QBN Global. And this is the part of the game. So we are all, as I mentioned, is the ecosystem. And I have, I love to help you guys uh, to all this information. We are doing it. So, and if every week when we have a webinar, and if you have any questions, this is the opportunity you ask questions. To be honest, don't try to. There's no such stupid questions. Any question is a questions. You can ask any question. Happy to help you. And I look forward to see you. And I can see a lot of people have given comment. Thank you so much for guys. Shazia, Jetli, Lisa, Mackenzie, one of the an amazing students. She's putting effort into it. My telling me we're doing good. George, excellent guys. Thank you for today. And I look forward to see you the same session next week. And let's make a plan for next week. Next week, probably I'm going to teach you how to trade a goal. So let's organize you know, um, the topic for the next week, Shazia.
Or, I
Okay.
mean, gold is exciting. That's all I can say. The rest of the market is very slow. I get bored. I find that I'm
Yeah.
naturally swayed towards gold.
Yeah.
And Jed, it would be good if you're connected next week because you could give a few tries on the call, and that would boost your
Sure.
confidence. If people are connected with MT5, connected with MyQFX, and if we do a few sort of joint trades on the call, it might give you the confidence to then do it by yourself. I just did
Sure.
it.
No
I
problem.
just jumped and did it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
hopefully we
I
can get
can,
more.
I can. exactly. I can give you comprehensive training next week. We can just gonna be more focused into the goal because if you see why I have added the two lines here, why I have add these lines here, what these things gonna help you to make a right decision. Because what I realized that most of the traders are trading gold, so I said, okay, let me help them to add few more things to make more into discipline. So we can see the trading system plus the price action, how to combine and trade a goal in any condition and look for the opportunity. So next week we can do another amazing webinar. So definitely come and try, and I can do some real tests in front of you, and let's see how it goes. All right,
Exciting.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks. Thank you. Have a nice week, and I look forward to see you next week.